India, history of our country during the period of 1757 to 1857. During this period, India was under the British East India Company's rule, and how the lack of unity among the Indian rulers helped the British East India Company to establish their rule in India. The British East India Company imposed heavy tax on the farmers, forcing them to abandon their fields. At this time, sati, child marriages were existed in the Indian societies. At this time, Ram Mohan Roy, a learned person from Bengal, understood what was wrong with this country. Raja Ram Mohan Roy was attracted by science and modern knowledge and wanted to reform the Indian society. He went to England and fought for the Indians and fought for the justice of India.
Hi, good evening. I am Devaki. I am studying 6th in VIKAS CO School. The topic is the monkey and the crocodile. Once upon a time, there lived a monkey at the bank of a river, and he eat the fruits and satisfied and very happy. He don't have any friends to talk. And one day, a crocodile came across a river and saw the monkey on the tree. Then the monkey offered him some fruits. Then on the time onwards, the monkey and the crocodile became friends. That time onwards, the monkey gave the fruits to the crocodile, and the crocodile gave the fruits to her wife. One day he was late to the home. Then the wife asked the reason for why he came late to the home. Then the crocodile said, "I was with the monkey." Then the wife was angry and said, "Tomorrow bring the monkey's heart, I will eat." Then the crocodile was angry and went to the monkey and said, can you come to my home for a meal?" Then the monkey.
Good morning everyone, my name is VIKAS CO School. I am from class 8. Today I am going from VIKAS School. Today I am going to explain how the camel got its home. In the world, all the animals started working for a man. The ox, the camel, the horse and the dog. But the camel didn't take any work. But the only 3 worked for the man. One Monday morning, the other 3 animals went near the camel and asked him to take up the work. Then he said hum. But then all the 3 animals went to the man and complained. Then the man expressed his sympathy and told to double your work. That would compensate the camel's work also. But the 3 animals were not happy. So they had held a panchayat. But the camel mocked them. The jinn who was at the charge of the desert listened to their complaints and then thought to punish the camel. So he went near the camel and asked him, "Why don't you work for the man?" He said, "Hum." So the jinn got angry and cursed him.
Good afternoon. I am Ramesh from 7th class. Today I am going to tell you about a topic called quality. This is a story about Gessler, a German shoemaker who opened a shop in London. He considered his work as an art. The writer would share everything with the Gessler, and Gessler would make the boots with the finest quality and would fit perfectly. The writer would visit his shop often because they would last terribly. Once the writer ordered him a Russian leather shoes, and the writer bought the shoes from a large firm, and he went to the Gessler and showed the damage, and the Gessler checked it out and pointed out this was not the boots I made, and the repair was on the left boot. Then the Gessler gave his Russian leather shoes, and the writer went to another country for 2 years. On coming back, he took his shoes and learned that the Gessler's elder brother was no more, and saw that Gessler was more aged. Then writer gave another more shoes, and after coming in a fortnight, he learned, and the shop was not on his name, and an Englishman told that the Gessler died due to the.
Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Garadwaj Arwa. I am going to tell the topic about the giant. In one morning, the children are playing in the garden when the the giant come to the children, they are playing. The giant said loudly, "Get out from my garden." The children had been gone away. The giant built a wall from the garden. The children make a hole and they are come and playing into the garden. When the giant shouted, the children they are went away. The seasons are passed in the kingdom. All kingdoms are get the spring season, but the giant palace is only in winter season. He had feel sad because of the winter season. He is not going in the garden from giant. The children come again and playing in the garden. The giant saw the winter is vanished away and the spring season come out. When the giant shouted to the children ran away and the garden is become to winter. The giant realized that when the children are playing in the garden is becoming to spring. When the children are going away, the garden is become in winter season only. So giant.
Hello everyone, my name is Karthik. Now I am going to explain about Princess September. Princess September is a son of Vegas. In the kingdom there is a king and his wife. They had 7 children. The wife could not remember the names of the 7 numbers, so she kept the names like January to September. In that, the Princess September is the most beautiful princess. In every birthday of the princesses, the king gives them a parrot. Like the Princess September got a beautiful parrot which can talk with the princess. All other princesses got jealous at the Princess September. So they told them the Princess September to keep it in the cage. If not, it will escape from you. So Princess September kept in the cage. Next day morning, the parrot got dead. So the Princess September got very depression mode and not eating food. So after some days, a new bird, same like the before parrot, came to the Princess September and spoke with her. She is happy. Like that, after some days again, the remaining princesses got jealous at her. And they thought again to keep in the cage. Princess September.
Hello, good evening everyone. My name is Vika. I'm from class 8. Today I was to explain about the tsunami. This story about the tsunami and the stories about the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The first story is Ignatius. Ignatius was the manager of cooperative social in Kachal. His wife was woke up at 6 a.m. when she could sense about the few termers. She said about termers. Then Ignatius put the television in the ground from the earthquake, and the family was then all family members were rushed away. Then he saw that the sea was rising. And this put them in confusion, and they ran, but in the opposite direction. His wife.
Good evening everyone, my name is Bhargav. I am studying in 6th standard in VIKAS CO School. Now, I am going to tell you about the wonder called sleep. Have you ever wondered what will happen when you sleep? Your brain slows down and heart also slows down. Your brain gets relief from whatever you do in your daily activities and gets ready for the next day. So, we should sleep more. The doctor said we should sleep at least for 8 hours a day, which helps us to relieve all of our stress. So, now I am going to tell you about the benefits of sleep. There are many psychological benefits if we sleep. We get relaxed and we get ready for the usual activities.
Hi, good afternoon. This is VIKAS CO. I am from class 8, VIKAS CO School. Today I am telling about children at work. Velu was 11 years old boy. He ran away from his house and he in this Kanyakumari Express, he reached Chennai Central, and he had no money, and he travelled without ticket. As he left, the ticket collector does not come to his compartment, which was he travelled from. He out of the train, and he seated at the bench of the platform with a small bundle, and he was feeling depressed and saturation, and he was very hungry, and he ate only some peanuts and a piece of jaggery, and a voice called Velu, and he turned back. There is a girl of his own age, and she picking up the dirty plastic cups on the floor into his saddle. She asked his name, and he inquired that he was ran away from the house, and he thinks that the Velu does not tell anything to that her, means he doesn't tolerate his father was.
Chandra, I am studying 6th class in VIKAS CO Schools. Today we are discussing about a tale of two birds. A bird has two newborn babies in a forest. One day a strong storm uprooted many trees and killed the mother bird. The mother bird was dead, but her babies survived the strong storm. One baby landed nearby the cave of robbers. One landed outside the Rishi's ashram. One day, the king of the country came to hunting. He followed a deer and lost the path he came. He was very tired and sat under a tree. Suddenly, a brown bird called robbers and took his jewels and horse away. The king was afraid and ran away from there. After some time, he reached a Rishi's ashram. He was very tired, so he sat under a tree again. The same looking brown bird said, "Welcome to the ashram. Take some water in the pot. Make yourself comfortable." The king was shocked because it is the same looking brown bird. After some time, the Rishi came to the ashram. The king told the whole story to the Rishi. The Rishi told, "One is known by the one company kid."
Hi, myself, I am Vijayawada. I am studying in 9th class. Today I am going to discuss about the Vijayawada storyteller. Coming to the topic, Vijayawada is a great storyteller who is a book of newly appointed junior manager Mahindra. Mahindra's job is to observe the site of construction nearby. They live in a shed where nearby the construction site. Every morning, Mahindra will get bed coffee from Vijayawada. And Vijayawada is a great cook who cooks the food in no time. When Mahindra comes down after his special, then Vijayawada could serve him a very delicious breakfast. After that, he cooks lunch in no time. So after that, he would wash his clothes and prepare a towel to wear every in his spare time. So when Mahindra comes home at night, they would together take their dinner and they would discuss.
Today I'm gonna speak about the story between this topic was written by Albert Einstein, who was a well-known scientist. And the story is about him. Einstein was born on 1879 in the city of Bern in Germany. When he was in his childhood, his mother thought that he was a freak, and he is very interested in learning about mechanical toys. And when his sister was born, he asked her that where are the tires of her sister. And he was gifted in mathematics and also in physics. And after his 15 years age, his parents shifted to Iran, and they left him with his relatives. And after that, he studied in Switzerland in Zurich University. And when he was studying, he felt a relationship with Medavia, and the couple fell in love. After that, he is well known for his discovery of his formula theory, the relativity theory of relativity. And the formula for theory of relativity is equal to E squared mc squared. And this formula was proved accurately by Albert Einstein. And his personal life started to fail, and he got a divorce with Olivia in 1990. But before the divorce, his mother did not accept for their marriage because Olivia was she thought that Olivia was too old for him, and Olivia is 3 years older than him. After that, the Nazis came into the rule, and Albert Einstein immigrated to America. When he got the news that the Nazis are trying to